Let's quickly look at this GBPNZD. So this is just a quick recap on this GBPNZD because I previously did an analysis on this GBPNZD. If you watched my previous analysis on this GBPNZD, the market was still around these areas right here, right? And my prediction was that the market should maybe turn from these levels right here to continue moving to the downside. And my prediction was based on this structure that we have right here, which is an ascending structure, right? So as I always say, an ascending structure in the market represents a continuation pattern to the downside, right? But I knew that anything could happen to this market. I knew that the market might just go against me because we have nothing to support this structure when we look onto the left side of the market, right? So this whole structure must be supported by an area of value on our left side, right? So in this case, our only area of value was that level right there, right? So if we look at this level right here, this level right here is way too high from our third touch of the market, right? That area of value is way too high, but I did enter the market on these areas of value right here on the market, this third touch being the high probability to enter the market to move down with it, right? And I'm just gonna show you quickly why I entered the market on those areas. I entered the market using the 4 hours time frame, so if we look at this 4 hours time frame, the market had presented us with that 1 2 3 formation, right? That 1 2 3 formation being the first touch of the upper trend line, the second touch of the upper trend line, then the third touch of the upper trend line, right? And what we want to focus much more on is this third touch of this upper trend line. So the market had given us that candlestick confirmation. So this candlestick pattern right here represents a reversal in the market, right? So immediately after the closing of this candlestick, I waited for the second candlestick that came out, which is this bearish candlestick right here, right? So when the market closed right here, when this second candlestick that came out closed, I entered the market immediately, right? And my stop loss was just above this candlestick right here, right? So the market moved accordingly to the downside. After those confirmation, the market moved to the downside, right? But only to go back up, and then the market took me out right here on these levels, right? And the reason why the market took me out was because I did not really focus too much on this trade. I was out of the market, out of the screen, because I was avoiding closing trades unnecessarily and all those things, right? But if we can go back onto the daily time frame, I wanted to re-enter the market, but as soon as the market gave us something like these movements right here, what I was waiting for was for the market to break this structure right here, break this structure, maybe come back and test these levels right here. break a structure, come back and test these levels right here, so that I can just enter the market immediately when the market comes back to retest and then continue moving to the downside, right? But immediately after the market broke above these levels right here, I knew that the market was not coming back down anytime soon. So look at what happened after the breakout of these levels right here. The market shot all the way to the upside, came back down to test these levels. The same thing that I was expecting from the downside. I was expecting these movements break below, come back and retest, and then continue moving to the downside. But the market break above, continue moving to the upside, came back to retest, and then the market has gone back up, right? So the market came back to these areas of value right here that we have on our left side. So right now it's just a matter of waiting to see what's gonna happen around these areas right here. Is the market gonna give us a reversal pattern right here on these areas to continue moving lower, or is the market just gonna break above and continue moving higher? So right now it's just a matter of waiting for the market to do what it has to do. But I'm not gonna be focusing too much on this currency pair. I have other trades that I am waiting for entry on, so let's just accept that we have lost this trade right here, because this trade did not do what we expected it to do, but regardless of what happened on this trade, I am still expecting that this trade will eventually come back to these levels right here, because if we look at the lower levels of this market, where right here we have this rejection candlestick right here. So the market is more likely to come back and fill this whole rejection right here. The market is more likely to fill this whole rejection right here, so if we look at the closing of this candlestick rejection right here, there is an area that the market was respecting. The market was respecting this area right here, which means this is an area of sensitivity, which means that the market is respecting these areas a lot. If the market just comes back to these areas, it will be coming back to fill this candlestick rejection right here, and then the market will just push through and then go back up. So that is what I expect from this. Sorry about my drawings, but I'm just trying to explain what I expect from this market. But I'm not gonna be looking at this market for a while, because I have other structures that I'm looking forward to enter when I look at other currency pairs. So this is just some of the highlights that I'm just showing you what happened, and I lost this trade. So yeah.